Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Triathlon Queensland Aquathlon Championships and all schools of Aquathlon champs. We just had a start in our males wave for our full aquathlon, which is a 750 metre swim and a 5 kilometre run. They'll swim out in Lake Kawana. You'll see them head straight across about probably 150 metres. They get to the first turning can, and then they've got a straight line swimming all the way back up past the Kawana Aquatics Centre, past the transition area. Then they'll make a left-hand turn and straight back to the beach. Then out onto a 2-lap run on the paths around here at Lake Kawana. You'll see them go down the bottom where they started for the swim. They make their way around, and you'll see them for the whole time that they are running around. So you'll be able to see the race ebbs and flows underneath as we go through. And as you see out, and then they're out there in the water. And our ladies will get underway 4 minutes later. And you see they're spreading out pretty quickly out there in our swim. I just announced to all our Enticer athletes that you'll be getting underway at 2 o'clock. That'll be at your swim starts at 2 o'clock for our Enticer. And for our spectators, if you want to watch the live stream of our Queensland Championships this afternoon, if you go to the Triathlon Queensland Facebook page, there is a link on there that you can get onto, which will take you to the YouTube page, and you'll be able to watch all the action unfold as we speak. So we have got cameras in certain areas out on our course. This is all part of our Triathlon Queensland Aquathlon Championships and our All Schools Championships. Tomorrow we've got our triathlon for our All Schools as well, which is also a selection race. Same thing with our kids and our primary school aquathlon. A selection race for our state championships, which will be held at Harvey Bay next February. As we look out into Lake Kawana, you'll see the boys starting to spread out. Straight line. You can see that northerly wind that we've got blowing at the moment is behind them as they swim down through the lake. And our females have just got underway. I did see a few of the names there. We've got a lot of our regular athletes that we normally see that are in the females, and I expect her to go straight to the front and probably open up a bit of a gap. Is Chloe Gubecker, one of our top Australian open water swimmers. So we'll see her make her way off, and she will have a fairly good gap, I would assume, out of the water. She was a strong runner when she was in schools, but predominantly looking at her open water skills at the moment, so one of the best going around in the country. And you can see a lot of the boys are starting to really open up out the front there. You can see the wind starting to push them along. You can see the splashing coming off the back of their strokes and also their kick going forward. So you can see that they are getting a little bit of assistance out there in the water. Good thing about this precinct is it's straight line swimming there, so the sun's not going to play much of a role out there today for our athletes. Once they turn, and they've got the guiding cans there from the rowing courses that are set up there, so there is some good visuals right across the whole board for them.
to me. Lost some heart trying to get on my feet. Caught in the madness, I feel you somehow. Don't let me go, I need you right now. I wanna be next to you, you wanna be next to me. Holding our paper hearts, fading out broken dreams. I wanna be next to you, you wanna be next to me. Holding our paper hearts, fading out broken dreams. I wanna be next to you.
You can just see the males there just making their way up to that last turning can. They'll make the turn and head to the beach into the transition area. They'll put their shoes on and then they'll head out on the path. So just be aware if you are standing on the path, we will start seeing runners coming out. You can see the females there making their way along the back of the lake as we speak. Our males won't be too far off and making their way back to land. You can see the two boys are making their way through. Looks like Sammy McAuliffe, I can tell, of McAuliffe with the headband on. We've got the Triathlon Queensland suits on the boys, the two out in front. Damien Bolton's heading out there as well, one of the race pace coaching boys. So they'll be heading out doing a 2-lap run. They'll go out, you'll see pretty much straight across the other side of the lake is where the run turnaround is, and they'll make their way back nearly to the finishing line, just past where the club at Enticer. They'll do a U-turn, head out for their second lap. Now Jordan Dover making his way out there as well. So Bowen Banfield was the first of the boys out with Sam McCullough, Ben Ingersoll, Mitch Pumper, Damien Bolters, Dusty Piper, Oscar Star Thomas, as we said, Jordan Dover, Paul Marchant, David Williams, Michael Ferry and Scott Beveridge, and Troy Smedley also out of the water. Toby Sunrule and Bayside Multisports, David Nichols from Noosa. All part of our Triathlon Queensland State Aquathlon Champs. Also part of the Triathlon clubs. Darren Ryan there from the Logan Tri Club, and we've got Michael Small from Race Pace Coaching. The first of our females has to make their way out of the water is Chloe Dubecker. And Jasmine Raywood from the Surfers Paradise Tri Club, the second of our ladies. As they head out into the run course, they're going to be heading into that northerly breeze. We are ducking in and pushing into that headwind. Once they go across the backside of the lake, they get a little bit of protection from the buildings, and then they'll get a tailwind down the backside. Once they do their U-turn and head back, they'll be going back into that stiff headwind, and then they'll get a tailwind back up here to the finishing line, then head back out for that second lap. There are some good opportunities there to be able to pick up a little bit of assistance out there on our run course. Mia Marks, Aspen Anderson from the Somerset Spartans Tri, Ian Donaldson, Elisa Selsmark from Noosa Tri Club, Chen Yu Hung from the Sunshine Coast Tri Academy. Aspen there making her way in the Queensland suit. Got Emma Woolridge there from a Triple F, last year's winner. And you see our athletes have made the turn and making their way back. Bowen Banford's made a bit of a good gap there on Sam McCullough. Paul Marchant making his dash there on the run course. Okay, Aquathlon in Enticer Aquathlons. If you want to make your way to your swim start, your race brief getting underway very shortly. That is all Enticer Aquathlon. If you want to make your way to your swim start.
There are 66,200 lawyers in Australia, and choosing one shouldn't be a game of chance. So if your life is turned upside down, who do you turn to? You turn to the lawyers other Aussies recommend. With Maurice Blackburn's help, over 40,000 Australians fought for fair and won. And so can you. And if you don't win your case, you won't have to pay their legal fees.
Rosen O'Dwyer, Missoula, Sophia Lyons, Karina Atkinson, Janice Avery Spoor from Tri-Nation, Karina from Atlas Multisport, Sophie's from Team T-Rex, Teresa Fika, the coach there at Team T-Rex, out of the water, and Caroline Brooks from Tri-Nation Tri-Club. Gary Turner also making his way onto the run course. The last of our swimmers about 100 metres offshore, then we'll have all our swimmers back. Just a reminder, Enticer Aquathlon, if you make your way to your swim start, please, or Aquathlon. So Enticer Aquathlon. And we've got the boys have made their turn. Run course going around for their second lap. We saw Samuel McCullough making his way through. He just had the lead bike in front of him, so I'm not sure if he's still leading. Benford is our leader. Okay, Enticer athletes. So our Enticer Aquathlon, you should be down at your swim start, which is located at the swim exit where our full aquathlon have just come out, which is just on the southern side of our area. So there's our aquathlon, Enticer Aquathlon. You should be at your swim start. last call for our Enticer Aquathlon competitors. Make your way to your swim start, which is located at the swim exit, where our full aquathlon that just came out of the water. So that is all Enticer Aquathlon. You should be at your swim start. And we have our Enticer athletes in the water and nearly about to get underway. As I said, if you want to watch the live stream, you can go onto the Triathlon Queensland Facebook page. There is a link on there that you can click that will take you to the live stream. And I can see our leading bike, which means the first of our male competitors is making his way back. As I said, this is the Triathlon Queensland Aquathlon Championships. And there's the Gold Coast boys going to take good running today. This is a Samuel McCullough. Well done, Sammy. Nice job there today. second out of the water, and you can see that he's really put the hammer down there on the run from the Gara Tri Club. Yeah, so he's done 25 minutes, just over 25 minutes. He's ran 16:12. So that's a spot on that, which is probably about 10 seconds away. So just over the 16-minute mark for the run, which means he's really opened up the hammer out there today. So nice work there, Sam. Sam's also a very strong surf last day, training with Guy Andrews down there on the Gold Coast. There's some good tussles in the Australian. I'm pretty sure he's the under 18 2-kilometre beach sprint champion. He was either first or second at the Australian Championships in the open males as well. So you can see that he's really opened up the run out there today. And this is going to be Bowen Bamford in the 14 to 15s from Multisport Gold. And he's had a fast Paul Marchant chasing him down there from the Sunshine Coast Tri Academy. Well done there, boys. So Paul there in the 25 to 29s, Bowen in the 14 to 15s, Sam was in the 18 to 19s. So they are all unofficial state champions in their categories. Paul there running a 16:25 for his 5-kilometre run. Bowen there 17:52. So down here with our winner, Mr. Samuel McCullough. I'm getting used to having a chat to you these days, mate.
Oh, mate, whatever race I can do, whatever's on, really.
Well, it's a good little race out there. Aquathlons are always a bit of fun.
Oh, that's it. It's only 2 legs, so you don't have to worry about the bike. Bit easier, but not really easy.
Now, you still at school, mate, or you finished? Are you backing up tomorrow?
No, I finished school, so I won't be racing tomorrow.
That's unfortunate, mate. Really good to see you tear up this strip. I know you like this bike course quite well. Mate, you're dabbling between surf and also triathlon. What's been on the radar with triathlon, and then what's been on the radar for surf as well?
Whatever triathlons come up, do them for a bit of fun, and then surf, 2K beach runs really the go-to.
And you had a pretty good tussle in the open models last year. I can't remember if you were first or second. What was the placing you got there at the Australian Champs?
So I just backed up the under-19 Aussie Gold, and then sprint finished to the World Champ in the Open, so I came second there.
Not bad against the World Champion, so that's going quite well. I know you go back in recovery. Well done on taking out today's win, Sam.
Thanks, mate.
And Damien Bolters, the next of the boys through in the 35 to 39s from the Sunshine Coast Tri Academy. Our unofficial winner there in that category as well. From race pace coaching the 14 to 15s, this is Oscar Star Thomas. Unofficially second there in his category. And Ben Ingersoll in the 45 to 49s, unofficial winner there from the Bayside Multisport, also supporting the M5 Academies. And having a look at the path, we've got our Enticer athletes are making their way out of their swim and starting onto the run course. Dusty Piper in the 14 to 15s from the Energy Lab, and Jordan Gover in the 50 to 54s, unofficial winner there in the 50 to 54s. 60 to 64s, Toby Somerville, our unofficial winner from Bayside Multisport and Next Level Elite Coaching. Good times out there. Michael Ferry, the next of the males in the 50 to 54s. And looks like the first of our females. This is going to be Aspen Anderson in the 14 and 15s from the Somerset Spartans Triathlon. Nice work there, Aspen. David Williams from the University of Queensland in the 50 to 54s. And from the Bayside multi-sport in 35 to 39s, this will be Troy Smedley. Well done there, Troy. And in the 16 to 17s, this will be Mia Marks. Okay, I'll just call these next couple of ladies through. We've got Elise Selsmark from the Noosa Tri Club, also the Queen of the Cupcake Cartel, Chloe Dubecker and Ian Donaldson. Nice work. Scotty Beveridge in the 45 to 49s. And I got our first female across the line today, Aspen Anderson. How was that today, Aspen?
The swim was alright. I had a good swim, but the run was really nice. It was really warm though.
Now you're backing up tomorrow, aren't you, to do the All Schools Triathlon?
Yep, I'm pretty excited about that.
You like the one. You like the bike in there as well, don't you? They're not having a bike.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you get into some recovery mode for tomorrow. Best of luck for tomorrow's race.
Thank you.
There you go, our winner today in our females, Aspen Anderson. Our ladies to make their way through from the 14 to 15s. This is Jasmine Raywood from the Surfers Paradise Tri Club. We've got Viv Broadbent from the Bayside Multisport in 35 to 39. And Russell DeSandro from the Sharkies. Okay, next to the boys through number 20. That is David Nichols from Noosa Tri Club in the 50 to 54s. Kim Bowling from the Bayside on Multisport there in the 50 to 54s. And Mitchell Pumper in the 20 to 24s. And from Red Dog Tri Club, also supporting the Cupcake Cartel, Alison Orion now in the 40 to 44s, our unofficial winner. And number 1 at 66 from the Pursuit Tri Club. As we Stephen Glasper, a side on multi-sport in the 40 to 44s. And Jackie Pinfold from the Red Dog Tri Club in 35 to 39s. Well done there, Jackie. Michael Small from Race Pacer Coaching and Squires from the Energy Lab. Got to see Torrin back racing. One of our Enticer athletes making their way. This is Jebba Rowans from the Race Pace in the 12 to 13s. Jebba will be backing up tomorrow for the triathlon. And this will be Ella Woolridge in the 18 to 19s from Triple F. Last year's. And Tim Hornsey from the Somerset Spartans in the 16 to 17s. From all of our Enticers coming through. Hunter Anderson, we've got Angelo Clark from the Red Dog Tri Club in the 55 to 59s. Elfie Piper from Energy Lab. And this will be William Warwick from Somerset Spartans Triathlon. Next of our ladies through from the Noosa Tri Club, this is Indiana Voss in the 20 to 24s. We've got the Sunshine Coast suit on, this is Will Kisby in the 12 to 13s. Okay, Tom Gray, Lauren Murphy from Sunshine Coast Tri Club in the 40 to 44s. Max O'Brien from the Bagara Tri Club and Darren Ryan from the Logan Tri Club crossing line. Well done, Daz. Bianca Raywood and Karina Atkinson from Atlas and Multisport. Thomas Kilmartin and Yo-Yo Hungs across the line there. Well, nice job, Yo-Yo. Alana Roy, Penny Ivory, and Alexia Albella from the South Paradise Tri Club. Penny's from the Toowoomba Tri Club, and Alana from West Side Triathlon Club. Zali Bowden in the 12 or 13s from the Body 2 Fit. Jennifer McDonald from Bayside Multisport. And Emma McCullough across the line there from the Vigara Tri Club. Zoe Billings from the Bayside Multisport. The next of our ladies in the 14 to 15s.